stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and against red glare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner way for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Freeport High School. We're really excited to have everyone tonight. We know it's a little bit different with it being in here and us having a ticketing process, but we appreciate everyone's patience, and we're really excited to be in here today honoring the class of 2026. Without further ado, oh yes, we're honoring the class of 2026. Further ado, I would like to call up our senior class vice president at this time, Lainey Pitts.
I'm just going to be honest, I'm really nervous, so bear with me. Good evening, everyone. As senior class vice president on behalf of the class of 2026, I want to start by thanking Superintendent Hughes and our school board members for all they do to make sure the Walton County School District is the best that it can be. I also want to thank our faculty and staff here at Freeport, not only for teaching us, but for your leadership, your patience, and continuing to believe in us even when we didn't always believe in ourselves. Most of all, thank you to our principals, Ms. Simmons and Mr. Phillips. Because of you, Freeport High School is the school that it is today. You've given us opportunities, trusted us with new traditions, and helped shape experiences we'll remember as long as we leave, long after we leave. Tonight isn't just a ceremony. It's a snapshot of everything it took to get here. Early mornings, late nights, setbacks, comebacks, and everything in between. Every award represents persistence, and it represents students who kept going, even when it wasn't easy, and even when it wasn't perfect. Even if you aren't receiving an award tonight, you should be so proud of yourself for being in these seats and being a part of a school and a class that means so much to so many people. But beyond accomplishments, what stands out the most is the journey that we have taken together. The random friendships that formed in classrooms, the lessons that came from mistakes, and the moments that quietly shaped who we're becoming. At the same time, this year has carried a weight that we can't ignore. As a school community, we've experienced the loss of 2 FHS alumni, Bryce Deaton and Levi Elmore, along with our beloved band director, Mr. Michael Miller. These were not just names connected to our school, they were people who left a mark on it, and even though they're gone, their presence hasn't left us. It's still here in our traditions, in our memories, and in the way this community continues to show up for each other when it matters the most. In the midst of that loss, we saw something powerful, people stepping up. Miss Sanford, alongside Miss Chameleon, walked into a band program full of students who were grieving, and they chose patience, leadership, and care every single day in a situation that was anything but easy. They helped keep something important going for a lot of students who needed it more than ever. We've also seen a change in our athletics. As our former athletic director and head football coach, Sean Arntz, moved on to a new chapter after 19 years at Freeport. We thank him for everything he contributed here, and at the same time, there's excitement for what's ahead. As we welcome our new athletic director and head football coach, Mr. Bobby Johns. Being the first head coach in our new stadium is something special, and we're looking forward to seeing what he builds, not just with the football program, but with Freeport athletics as a whole. To my fellow seniors, tonight is for you. Not just what you've achieved, but for everything you've pushed through to get to this night. As we prepare for what comes next, I hope we don't just remember what we did, but who we became along the way. Thank you, congratulations to the seniors, and go Bulldogs! Now I'd like to invite back up our Vice Principal, Mr. Russell Phillips.
Good evening, everyone. I do want to say Miss Simmons is here. She was supposed to do the introduction. She has laryngitis, and this is a direct. So even if she's speaking directly into it, you can't hear anything. Okay, so she has to do the introduction. So if it sounds like she's ignoring you, I promise she isn't. Okay, so let's get started. Class of 2026. I've had the privilege of knowing this class from a lot of different angles. Some of you met me as your guidance counselor, then as your success coach, and now this year as your assistant principal, writing a couple of referrals. So I've seen you grow in real time through the highs, the setbacks, and everything in between. Class of 2026, you've never been a group that just goes along with the crowd. You are independent. You think for yourselves. You ask questions, and you're not afraid to speak up. That hasn't always made you the easiest class, but it has definitely made you one that we won't forget. You've handled a lot of change over the years, and especially this year. Even for this event, things have shifted, expectations have changed, and you didn't always love it, but you adjusted, you figured it out, and you kept going. And honestly, you did that with a little less complaining than I expected, so I'll take that. One thing that stood out over this year was your school spirit. It picked up a lot more than the recent years, and you ran with it. I saw more of you stepping up and getting involved in ways that felt real for the class of 2026. People like to say that they're worried about the next generation. They say students don't care or this next generation isn't ready. But working with you has shown me the opposite. You've made me hopeful. You care more than you let on. You just do it in your own way. And sometimes on your own timeline, let's be real, okay? I've seen you grow, not just academically, but as people. I've seen resilience, and I've seen you support each other in ways that matter. As someone who is an alumnus of this school, I'm proud to stand here with you. Getting to be a part of your journey has meant a lot. As you move forward, don't lose what makes you different. Keep thinking for yourselves and taking your own path. I love you all, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2026. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage Miss Grace Hatchell from Troy University.
Good evening. My name is Grace Hatchell, and I serve as the Florida Admissions Counselor at Troy University. On behalf of Dr. Jack Hawkins Jr., Chancellor of Troy University, and the entire faculty and staff at Troy University, it is my pleasure to present scholarships to some very deserving students at Freeport High School. Students, when I call your name, please come forward and accept your scholarship. First, I would like to recognize the student recipients of the Sunshine Scholarship. This award is given to Florida's residents who have demonstrated academic excellence through an outstanding GPA and is valued at $2,000. Callie Mixon. Tristan Foreman. It is also my honor to present the Chancellor's Award. This prestigious scholarship is valued at $10,000. We are incredibly proud to recognize this outstanding student. Miss Lorraine Smith. Congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients this year. And to all of the graduating seniors, whether you are continuing your education at Troy University with us or pursuing other paths, we wish you the very best. For those joining us here at Troy University, we are excited to welcome you to the Troy family. And now I would like to invite Army ROTC.
Good evening, Freeport High School class of 2026 students, faculty, and family members. I'm Staff Sergeant Daly, Freeport High School's Army recruiter. It is my honor to recognize a young man who has demonstrated the character, discipline, and leadership potential we look for in future Army officers. Augie Ortman has earned a 3-year Army ROTC scholarship to the Florida Institute of Technology, valued at over $150,000. Scholarship represents not just academic achievement, but a commitment to serve something greater than himself. Augie, on behalf of the United States Army, congratulations. We're proud to have you on the team. Good luck at Florida Tech, and go Army.
Now coming to the stage from the Kiwanis Club of Freeport South Walton, we have Brian McBroom.
Thank you, Principal Simmons, faculty, staff, parents, and students. It's an honor to be in Freeport this evening to present the Colonel David R. Casey Scholarship on behalf of the Freeport South Walton Kiwanis Club. Colonel David R. Casey, United States Air Force, served our country for 22 years with 2 tours in Vietnam and 4 overseas assignments. He served active duty in over 10 states, and he spent the next 30 years working at Eglin Air Force Base. Colonel Casey's generosity with his time and talents is without measure. He was also a charter member of the Kiwanis Club of Freeport South Walton and always inspired and encouraged members of the Kiwanis Club to do more, give more, and never grow weary of doing good. Tonight, to continue the spirit of community service that Colonel Casey dedicated his life to, we would like to award scholarships in an amount of $2,000 to a student that has shown a willingness and desire to assist the community through volunteering, education, and constantly finding ways to serve others. The scholarship application we received from this student was very impressive, and we believe he has a great future ahead. Accordingly, the Kiwanis Club of Freeport South Walton would like to present the Colonel David R. Casey Scholarship to Mr. Davis Goodwin. Congratulations. Next up, I'd like to bring to the stage Miss Angela Brandon and Mary Grace Martin.
evening, everyone. My name is Mary Grace Martin, and I'm so honored to be here tonight on behalf of the National Peanut Festival to present a $5,000 scholarship to the school of choice for earning the title of our 2025 Miss National Peanut Festival, Lorraine Smith.
My name is Kelly Powell, and I'm here tonight to represent Take Stock in Children. The Walton Education Foundation, the Walton County Take Stock in Children program, and the Florida Prepaid Project Stars are pleased to announce that Megan Weller has been awarded a 2-year Florida prepaid scholarship. And we would like to sincerely thank our community supporters, Florida Prepaid, and our volunteer mentors for helping make students' dreams of attending college a reality. And next we have the Northwest Florida State Honors Scholarship.
Good evening. One day I'm going to need to get a step stool for one of these things because I'm really short, even with heels on. So my name is Courtney Klinger. I am one of the recruiters at Northwest Florida State College, and I am here to present the Honors Scholarship Award to 2 recipients. My boss is in the audience, though, so I promised her I'd keep it to 30 seconds, even though I do speak for a living. So you're in luck. I won't talk all night long. So I do have 2 scholarships, and on behalf of our president, Mel Ponder, our board of trustees, our faculty and staff, I'd like to present it to Mr. Davis Goodwin and Steve Padilla Perez.
On behalf of the University of Florida, I would like to present the Machin Florida Opportunity Scholarship. This assists first generation in college by providing recipients a full grant and scholarship package to earn a bachelor's degree at the University of Florida. The scholarship totals $39,000. Congratulations, Christian Dubonnet. Please come forward to be recognized. Chris. Our next award is the Florida Gulf Coast University President Silver Scholarship. This prestigious merit-based scholarship is awarded to incoming freshmen who have demonstrated strong academic achievement along with impressive test scores. This scholarship provides $3,000 per year, renewable for up to 4 years for a total of $12,000. Congratulations, Megan Weller. Please come forward to be recognized. Our next scholarships are through the Emerald Coast Technical College. Students have had the opportunity to dual enroll through Emerald Coast Technical College and work towards valuable certifications towards a trade. We're proud to recognize those who have taken full advantage of this opportunity and earn a $500 scholarship. Will the following students please come forward? Nelly Garcia, Emma Medina, and Evan Sperry. Established in 2020 through a partnership with Walton and Bay Education Foundations, the No Ordinary Joe Scholarship honors high school seniors who demonstrate leadership and a strong commitment to community service. 3 nominees received a $500 scholarship upon completing an application. We'd like to recognize Lainey Pitts and Larae Smith with these $500 awards. Please come forward. One standout from each school was then selected as the No Ordinary Joe, receiving an additional $2,500 and a laptop. Congratulations to Davis Goodwin, Freeport's No Ordinary Joe, receiving a total scholarship of $3,000. The Peter R. Marsh Foundation takes great pleasure in recognizing students who embody empathy and demonstrate remarkable dedication to community service, quietly, selflessly, and without expectation of recognition. We are proud to announce that Lainey Pitts has been selected as a recipient of the Silent Servant Award and will receive $500 for her outstanding service. Please join us in congratulating Lainey Pitts. Walton County Sheriff's Department Crime Prevention Unit awards scholarships to local high school students who paint murals to beautify public parks and reduce graffiti. These students are awarded a $700 scholarship for their contributions. Congratulations to the following students: Neve Barthel, Breeley Breister, and Madison Downen. The Michelle Hill Raider Run Scholarship is awarded to a senior who exemplifies strong character, leadership, and a commitment to serving others. The scholarship recognizes students who have successfully balanced academic achievement with meaningful community service while promoting diversity and making a positive impact in their community. This year's recipient embodies these qualities through dedication, leadership, and a genuine heart for others. It is my honor to present this scholarship to Davis Goodwin. The Santa Clarita Emblem Club proudly awards scholarships to students who demonstrate both academic excellence and a strong commitment to community service. Eligible recipients are family members of those involved in the National Emblem Club. This $1,000 scholarship recognizes dedication, character, and service. At this time, we would like to recognize Madison Downen. Please come forward. Missy Ferris-Specht, a 1994 graduate of Freeport High School, was known for her generous heart, deep love for others, and unwavering faith. A proud member of the Freeport community, she and her husband Brock raised 3 children who also graduated from FHS. In her later years, Missy faced significant health challenges, including a brain aneurysm and breast cancer. Through it all, she remained courageous, positive, and steadfast in her trust in God's plan. Her life serves as a powerful example of kindness, resilience, and love for community. In her honor, this annual $1,000 scholarship is awarded to a student who reflects those same qualities. It is my honor to present the Missy Ferris-Specht Memorial Scholarship to Kaylee Carroll. Kaylee, please come forward. Now I would like to welcome to the stage Miss Jessica Obert.
Now we would like to recognize the following students who have met the early evaluation for the Florida Bright Futures Scholarship Program. When I call your name, please stand. Students qualifying for the Florida Academic Scholars Award were required to earn a 3.5 weighted GPA in the select core courses, earn an SAT score of 1330 or an ACT score of 29, and 100 hours of community service or paid work. At a 4-year institution, this scholarship pays $211 per credit hour and is worth an estimated $26,000 for 4 years. They are Christian Efodiv, Dubonnet, Cadence Fox, Jacob Hammond, Alex Harris, Maggie Preston, and Megan Weller. You may be seated. Students qualifying for the Florida Medallion Award were required to earn a 3.0 weighted GPA, an SAT score of 1190 or an ACT score of 24, and 75 hours of community service or paid work. At a 4-year institution, this scholarship is worth $158 per credit hour or an estimated $19,000 for 4 years. They are Neem Barthel, Breely Breester, Scarlett DiMaggio, Madison Downen, Caleb Duke, Matthew Magby, Maggie Preston, Augustin Ortman, and Michael Summers. Congratulations, you may be seated. Students qualifying for the Florida Gold Seal Vocational were required to earn a 3.0 GPA in their core courses, a 3.5 GPA in their vocational courses, and earn the required college readiness scores and 30 hours of community service. Would the following students please stand to be recognized? John Driscoll, Kaylin Green, Madison Morton, and Landry Ryan. You may be seated. Students qualifying for the Florida Gold Seal CAPE Award were required to earn a minimum of 5 post-secondary credit hours through CAPE industry certifications that articulate for college credit, and either 30 hours of community service or 100 paid work hours. They are Julia Fuentes Cruz, Corbin Johnson, Denise Rodriguez, Clayton Shelley, and Stephanie Vargas. Y'all may be seated. Students have an opportunity to participate in dual enrollment through our partnership with Northwest Florida State College and earn high school and college credit at the same time. These students chose full-time dual enrollment their junior and senior years and will earn their AA degrees from Northwest Florida State College next week on May 8th, saving them and their parents an estimated $7,000 each. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized for this achievement. Scarlett DiMaggio, Cadence Fox, Davis Goodwin, Jacob Hammond, and Steve Padilla Perez. Good job, guys. You can be seated. Our honor student designations are based on the weighted cum laude system per our district-wide GPA standards. Students must earn a 4.0 or higher weighted GPA in 17 select core courses. Would the following students please stand to be recognized for earning the summa cum laude designation, or please come forward to the center of the stage. These students have achieved the highest academic honor with a weighted GPA of 4.45 or higher. Alexander Harris, Scarlett DiMaggio, Megan Weller, Breely Breester, Neem Barthel, Cadence Fox, and Christian Dubinet. Okay, guys, you may be seated. Now, with the following students are recognized for the magna cum laude designation, please stand. These students have earned the highest distinction with a weighted GPA between 4.2 and 4.45. Michael Summers, Steve Padilla Perez, Jacob Hammond, Matthew Magby, Maggie Preston, Landry Ryan, and Davis Goodwin. You could be seated. Now we'd like to recognize the following students who've earned the cum laude designation. These students have demonstrated strong academic performance with a weighted GPA of 4.0 to 4.19. Madison Morton. Now, at this time, what many of you have been waiting for, we will transition to our actual capping ceremony. Lorraine Smith, please join me.
Good evening, juniors and seniors. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lorraine Smith. I'm senior class president, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 2026 capping ceremony. Thank you all for being in attendance to celebrate this milestone together. Juniors, on behalf of the senior class, we cannot wait to see what is in store for you. But I will say, buckle up because it's a wild ride. Seniors, look at how far we've come since this day last year. Remember how we thought just because we were capped, we were almost done? Boy, were we wrong. This is such an exciting event to celebrate because it's the passing of the torch, or passing of the cap, if you will. We've spent 4 years, some of us 3, preparing for this, and juniors, the world is now your oyster. Well, almost. The excitement that you have felt all year is officially beginning because there's no more that will be me next year. It's here. Feel all the feels because this is an exciting time. This year, I have worn many different hats, but this is the one that I can say I am genuinely excited to pass on. As we pass the torch tonight, I'd like you to acknowledge that senior year isn't about not coming to school and breezing through your last 180 days. Surprisingly, it's uncertain, it's confusing, and it's unpredictable, more than you'd expect. But most of all, it's exciting, it's new, and it's the beginning of something great. So tonight, when you're painting your parking spot, when you're building your last homecoming float, when you're attending your last prom, and when you're anticipating capping your favorite junior, do it all, even if you are uncertain, confused, or scared, because that in itself is part of the game. Seniors, as I said to the juniors, appreciate what's to come. I hope you appreciated this year for what it was. It was fun, it was intense, and sometimes it was stressful. But most importantly, it was impacting. Senior year is a weird time where you're sad to be a senior, but you're just glad you aren't a freshman anymore. But look at where we are now. From the day we walked through the doors on August 12th, 2022 to now, we are completely different people, as we should be. Sitting here is something worth being proud of. And if you haven't heard it, there are so many people who are proud of you. The question was never whether we were capable. It was only if we would believe it. And now we've exceeded belief. We've done it. Tonight, I welcome you all to one of your first senior events and one of our last. Once again, my name is Larae Smith, Senior Class President, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 2026 Freeport High School capping ceremony. Thank you. I would also like to invite our senior class officers to the podium. Vice President Lainey Pitts, Secretary Melanie Martinez, and our Treasurer Mari King.
It all began in kindergarten at Freeport Elementary, back when our only worries were what mom was making for dinner and making sure that no matter what, our clips were on green at the end of the day. We learned the basics, not just math and English, but all the little things that shaped our lives, like how to share, how to be kind, and how to say sorry. It was our first time being away from our parents, and boy, did we have a time. We chased each other, made our first friends that would be with us forever, and had our very first serious crushes, or so we said. Field trips and extra recess were always the highlight of our week. In 4th grade, we started class changes. We only went to 2 different classes, but we felt so grown up that it didn't matter.
Then came middle school, the gray area between a child and a teenager, the time when new freedoms were discovered, like choosing what electives you wanted or what food you wanted on your tray. Homework became more common, and each teacher had different rules and expectations. Still, they all shared the same goal, what was best for their students. The 5th grade SeaWorld trip was a blast as we got on all the rides we could, and sleeping in the exhibits was the highlight of our trip. In 6th grade, we felt untouchable. We were no longer the little kids we had been the year before, but we also weren't next on the chopping block. High school felt like lifetimes away, and we had everything under control. Spring break rolled around, and then we never came back. At first, they said our spring break was extended for a week, then 2 weeks, and then that we would not return to school for the rest of the year. The COVID-19 virus impacted us in a way we can never forget. We were isolated at home, desperate for in-person interaction with friends. Our social development was off track, and with the misfortune happening in the world, we hugged everyone we could tighter. In 7th grade, we came back with a completely different layout than before. Desks were spaced exactly 6 feet apart, and instead of students moving between classes, teachers rotated from room to room, where their desks, offices, and classrooms were reduced to rolling utility carts. We were stuck with the same classmates the whole year, but over time, we learned to accept each other. Every room had its own environment, and the bond between peers only grew throughout the year. 8th grade graduation marked the end of a journey filled with change, new normals, and wonder about the future ahead. After doing a silly mock graduation, one by one, we sat down on the bleachers, and then they announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026. 2026 didn't sound real back then until today.
2022 was the start of 9th grade year. New environments, new friends, new opportunities, and a new beginning. The excitement of Friday night lights, pep rallies, the homecoming dance, and parade all rushed into us. The fact that we were finally in high school was so fresh, but at times it was an overwhelming feeling. Looking back at our dress-up days as construction workers for homecoming and picking orange as our color ward gave me such a feeling of nostalgia and captured a feeling as a highlight of our early high school days. While our first lip sync battle, we didn't win when we definitely should have, it brought us back together as a class and brought up relationships we didn't think we have. 2023 was the beginning of our 10th grade year. We had already made it a year in. Knowing that we are halfway there had felt like a fever dream, like this couldn't be happening. Watching the senior class of 2024 in the senior parade, thinking that's gonna be us in about 2 years. Then we were right back to being patriotic and to being cowboys and cowgirls, to having so much fun at the homecoming dance once again.
As we conclude this speech, we conclude our high school career as well. Junior year went by faster than we could have imagined, and I'm sure for many it was filled with numerous "that will be me next year" moments. We watched our friends on senior nights, senior skip days, prom, capping, and most notably graduation. Junior year, we experienced our first taste of seniority and our first prom. But today, as I'm reading this, we've experienced our firsts, our lasts, and even our first lasts. Our last taste of seniority, our last prom, our last first day of school, our first and last senior night, our last first football game, and our last time sitting in class together as the 2026, laughing at something only the class of 2026 would understand. Soon, we will start fresh as we turn the page to a new chapter, and we will be freshmen again, experiencing a fresh start, a fresh environment, a fresh perspective of our future, and yet again, another fresh set of firsts.
Now we'd like to invite back up our Vice Principal, Mr. Russell Phillips.
At this time, we will begin our capping ceremony. Alexander Harris capping Dimitri Robinson. Scarlett DiMaggio capping Olivia Snodgrass. Megan Weller capping Allison Stolley. Breely Breister capping Chantel Monolock. Neve Barthel capping Peyton Rose. Cadence Fox capping Miley Jackson. Christian Dubonnet capping Aaliyah Brown. Michael Summers capping Carly Adams. Samuel Acosta capping Jose Nolasco. Evan Anderson capping Landon Lane. Damian Anderson, capping Jamison Weekly. Ryan Arroyo, capping Carter Nunes. Alexandria Barker, capping Kinsley Goodson. Kaylee Bird, capping Samantha Martin. Jasmine Carroll, capping Shelton Carroll. Kaylee Carroll, capping Riley Meyer. Kayla Castro, capping Aubrey Stallings. Virginia Castro, capping Keely Thomas. Ana Castellanos, capping Jaden Young. Cutter Chansey, capping Jason Kale. Hayden Cook, capping Bailey Burgess. Daniela Kuitt, capping Laken Henley. Romeo Cruz, capping Brantley Sebastian. Madison Downen, capping Luciana Rico Lopez. John Driscoll, capping Dylan Louthen. Caleb Duke, capping CJ Alamo. Tristan Foreman, capping Brianna Jiggets. Alexa Garcia, capping Molly Leitner. Kira Garcia, capping Vivian Albee. Nellie Garcia, capping Isabella Dickens. Kaylin Green, capping Macon Bramlett. Madeline Harvey, capping Riley Downs. Sarah Hasty, capping Peyton Hannon. Lorelei Hawes, capping Gabriella Bignami. Cheyenne Hetzler, capping Cheyenne Benham. Albel Hilario Genoa, capping Josue Bernal Perez. Paxton Massengale, capping Jake Jenkins. Ariana Huffman, capping Sophia Palmer. Philip R.J. Humes, capping Braxton Durgan. Dory Frawling, capping Lauren Parham. Alexa Johnson, capping Joshua Kuntz. Kaya Johnson, capping Emily Doy. Corbin Johnson, capping Keegan Hoover. Juliana Fuentes Cruz, capping Daniel Cruz. Aaron Chase Justice, capping Jacob Justice. Macy Kimsey, capping Graceland Raffield. Jamaria King, capping Gabby Graham. Kaylee Lancaster Bunn, capping Brianna Jiggets. Steve Padilla Perez, capping Caleb Hogevorth. Jacob Hammond, capping Wesley Hammond. Matthew Magby, capping Hampton Machado. Maggie Preston, capping Lauren Merrick. Landry Ryan, capping Vaughn Reichert. Davis Goodwin, capping Jet Kysel. Madison Morton, capping Lizette Gama. Dante Lane, capping Talon McElye. Emma Leo, capping Keegan White. Alicia Maldonado, capping Sonara Forrester. Melanie Martinez Ramirez, capping Allison Stolley. Emma Medina, capping Abby Voice. Brielle Mendez de la Cruz, capping Riley Hammond. Preston Messer, capping Dylan Thorne. Lady Milan Juarez, capping Camila Blanco. Tristan Miller, capping Presley Miller. Callie Mixon, capping Mackenzie Ames. Carrie Money, capping Beatrice Bignami. Charles Nick, capping Carson Galpin. Augustin Ortman, capping Benjamin Hansen. Lainey Pitts, capping Alyssa White. Hillary Ramirez, capping Luz Mota. Leanna Reeves, capping Sebastian Wilson. Evie Reinhofer, capping Peyton Harbaugh. Denise Rodriguez, capping Alyssa Lubriel. Maria Rosas, capping Jeffrey Williamson. Jose Santis de la Cruz, capping Josue Bernal Perez. Avery Sievers, capping Violet Bellino. Clayton Shelley, capping Carson Brown. Lorraine Smith, capping Grace Balkanar. Maddox Smith, capping Connor Fannin. Evan Sperry, capping Jamison Weekly. Ethan Torres, capping Daniel Garcia. Cameron Treywick, capping Caleb Hugevorf. Noah Trower, capping Braxton Durgan. Stephanie Vargas, capping Rosangela Lemus. Santiago Villa Guatemala, capping Tinley Tripp. Robert Waldera, capping Jacob Nelson. Layla Washington, capping Marlon Castillo. Juju Wiedemann, capping Grace Rains. Abigail Zavaleta, capping Carly Davis. All seniors, please rise. At this time, we're going to release you down below so we can watch our senior slideshow.
Mike, if you want to go ahead and turn on the thing, you can.
Took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? spilled all over me. Lovers spit left on repeat. My mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old. We can talk it so good, we can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. The drink you spill all over me, lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home and try to.
Destination as a deadline. It's just normal conversation, babe, it's all fine. Making quiet calculations where the fall lies. It's as good a land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. The college kids are getting so young, ain't they? They're correcting all the grammar on a spray paint. And I even gave up driving after nightfall. I got tired of the frat boys with the brights on. It's as good a land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand. It makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far. That white cleaned up in the yard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far, far from here. Just pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you do, whoever you are. We ain't angry at you, love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds are still sing, folks will still fight, the boards will still creak, the leaves will still die. We ain't angry at you, love. We'll be waiting for you, love. And we'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. Sure will. Overdue for a revival. We spent so long just getting by. That's the thing about survival. Who the hell likes living just to die?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise for the singing of our alma mater by our very own Kimberly Miller.
As is my annual request, If you do not know the alma mater, the lyrics are in the program. Don't make me do it by myself. After the alma mater has concluded, please remain standing for the recession. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to Freeport High. Singing loud our hymns and praises till they reach the sky. Faithful to our alma mater, striving not to fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, O Freeport, hail. As we travel down life's byways, always we'll be true. Heart and mind will ever cherish memories dear of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026. At this time, we would like to invite you to the hallway. We have a photo opportunity for you with your senior, and we want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Have a great night, and go Dogs.